Just watching the news here, apparently there's going to be sharks, great white sharks, in Irish waters. You learn something new every day. Right, it's coffee time. It's coffee time. There's no need to be afraid at coffee time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where is he? At Christmas time. There's no need to be a cunt. Do you know you're a cunt at all? And left out from you in the middle of the night. I've no tea towels. No bleeding tea towels. What the fuck? You don't have to take your clothes off to have a good time. Yeah, yeah. Oh, can't beat an old coffee, a strong coffee at that. Now we are laughing, people. We are laughing. No milk. No milk. Do they know it's time to be a cunt? I don't know why I'm putting that back in. But I have something. Do they know it's coffee time? Cheers to you.
Something big is now on. It's the little big sale. Get huge 50% off loads of selected goodies guys this year.
Great. That'd be great. There's no need to be afraid. Oh shit, got a coffee. Do they know? I can't make any more space. There's absolutely no more space over this way, so right? That's as good as it's gonna get, peeps. That's as good as it's gonna get. Now, it's time to review my medical cannabis vaporizer that cost me £200. Now, I'm optimistic, but I have a pain in my fucking ribs. So if I cough my lungs up and I make all sorts of noises, then you know it's because I'm in agony. Put my little mouthpiece on there now. press the button and let it go up to 181 degrees. Right. I hope these are all well. Oh yeah. Cause I am. Just watching the old news. Well, I tell you what, Rob, I only have it since yesterday. 2 days. And I've only had Stardog. Stardog is very, very, very sticky. Which is good when you're burning it in piff. But in this it's not good because the wheat kind of clumps together. So I need something a little bit drier. But so I left some Stardog out overnight, then grinded it up and put it in. So now on my first impression on the first day, I hated it. Then yesterday it grew on me because I could start. The flavour is lovely. Especially if you had proper flavours like in it, but my rib cage is fucked from coughing. From normal smoking. So now it's after vibrating there now. So it's ready to rock. And here I have these little bullets. So they're all loaded with weed. Obviously microdosing. Right, here we go, let's give it a go. Now, ooh, that tasted and smelled lovely. But the thing about it is, you're only getting the fucking oil from the plant. Do you know what I mean? This is the big hype about this is, it's literally evaporating the oils on the plant and you're just getting that. So the cloud is not as thick and all that. But I'm only getting used to it. Oh. See what I mean? My side is killing me. It's called the Mighty, and it's the only vape that is prescribed by medical marijuana dispensaries. So fucking, I'm gonna put it up to 182 now. But you feel it. If I smoke 2 of them, that's about 10 drags to me, about 10 or 11 drags. There's loads of different ones now. I heard there's the Mighty Plus, there's a smaller one and all that, but that's the prescription I got. So I just went along with it now. I wouldn't, £200, but it's meant to last a very long time. You know, it's meant to be very good. So obviously I'm only on the second day of it. But how are you anyway? I'm just about to roll a soup, but supposed to be cutting down on the tobacco, you see. Fucking lovely. But anyway, on a serious note, I got that 20 years of smoking, 20 years of doing drugs and all that. So in the long run, this is to save money. Like all of those, if I was to fill every single one, the highest dose you can stick in one of them capsules is 0.15. So I usually put about 1 gram in a joint. So what I put in a joint, I get all of them over. So you could say easily half a day or a day, depending on how serious you want to take it. So that is the goal. Yes, Rob, when I was in Amsterdam, I used to do them, blow the head off you. Now, we used to never sit for ages with it, we used to just go, but my missus didn't want me to have anything that looked cracked like, or crazy. So she said this one looks like her vape, so. Right, yeah. My ribs. killing me. But I think I went too heavy on the fags when I was away and all that, and I was coughing a lot. Woke up like it. So I think I've just tore a tiny bit of muscle there or something. But apparently I watched a video on a guy who puts the tiniest amount in this, uses it, then takes it out, crunches up a tiny bit, puts it back in and then reuses it. Like the value for money is meant to be very good. But I did notice yesterday, when I was pulling on it for a good 15 minutes, whack. Or medicated, as they say. You can take massive rips on it, watching the videos, but I don't want to because my chest is sore, very sore when I cough. So, and anyone knows, switching from tobacco to vapes is hard, the smoke is different and all that, so taking it easy on it now, but I'm very happy about it. But I wasn't happy with the flour I got. Yeah, like, well, the highest temperature on this is 210. Apparently you can use concentrates in it as well. Not supposed to, but on all the videos I've watched you can. Highest temperature is 210. Oh, it's gonna knock off now. But all the videos I've watched, people like it between 180 and 185 or 186 now. But I think with some drier herb and some really flavoursome herb, it would be fucking beautiful. This is Star Dog. Tastes lovely, smells lovely, but it's hard on the. Yeah, like one of the fellas in the video, he doesn't bother with these. You don't have to use these, you can just shove it straight into the top. And he prefers to just shove it straight in, and with a coarse grind, not ground up into little powder, but like only a couple of tons, and then he recycles again, takes it out and just crunches it with a tiny bit of his fingers and puts it back in, and he says he spends 10, he saves 90% on what he was a year before. Like. Now he's American, so, and he loves the vape, but I prefer a nice big fat one. Yeah, well that's why I have it on one, I actually have it on 183, 182 now, but it lasts a while. That tiny little 0.2 or whatever you put in a capsule, even less, like it lasts a while. But anyway, I'm just about, yeah, what I do is, what I prefer, I've learned is, it's actually nicer when you go back to it. So I'll turn it off, leave it there for 10 minutes, whatever, let it cool down. So then when I turn it back on, it's like it's already been heated up. Wet. But anyway, hadn't done a live in ages, so shout out to Robert Lee. I got that from a place, here's the box. I got it from this place, hold on. Oh yeah. I ordered it on Cure Relief, but that's the dispensary I'm with, but I know for the fact it's for sale. I got 70 quid off. They're £260 in the shop, and I got it for 192 or whatever. So have a look around. Vapond, that's the brand. Look, Vapond, you know what I mean? VAPORMED. But yeah, well, my brother has actually, a friend of his has a few dab gizmos, and for the tiniest pieces were 500 quid and all for it, because it has to be able to, they're all hand blown and all that. But chuffed, Rob, because I got my prescription, like, and I can carry 10 grams anywhere I want, and be able to bring it to hotels and all this shit, like, so absolutely chuffed. But yeah, hope you're what are you doing for the rest of the day? Oh, I'm not in work, so See, I love a spliff. Obviously, we all love a spliff. Some people hate a spliff because they hate tobacco, but because I'm... So, I shouldn't even be putting the tobacco in because it makes me cough, but like, that's what I put in. That's what I put in a joint. Just a little pinch. And then put about, you know what I mean, put enough shit on top of it. But, yeah, thanks for coming in, Rob. I decided because it's quiet now, all the kids are in school, she's in work, now I can actually sit down and not be stressing around and all. You're an intelligent guy. I found out there's loads of clinics, but the one I'm with is called Curaleaf. Quraleaf. I found them on YouTube, just on one of my shorts. Typed my information in, and sorry, my missus texted me there. She always texts me and makes me forget what I was going to say. Anyway, there's loads of them, but that's the one I made. You fill out a form and then they tell you if you're eligible. Whatever, they book you in to see someone. But generally speaking, you have to have had some contact with your GP over the period of 12 months about something, something that you need treatment for. You can't just walk in and go, oh, I want weed. They need to know, have you used it before, how much, all that crap. I'm only new to it. It is a bit of a rip-off. I got bad flour. He gave me probably the worst flour on the menu, but it was the lowest price. $5.50 a gram. Looks the bomb. The flavour was gone because they used chemotherapy on it to kill all funguses and spiders and mites. By law, they have to because it's medical cannabis. So I want to get ones further up the list, but you have to rebook an appointment to speak to them and say that didn't really work out, blah blah blah. That's how they make that money. So the pros and cons, but I can get flavours anyway. I could get flavours, I could get 10 grams of flavours for 70 quid, or 80 quid, or even 60 quid, whereas that would cost me 200 quid, you know what I mean, on the street. But I got 10 grams for 55 of lavender cake, supposedly with 20% THC, all that. But it wasn't. It just wasn't great, no. But I also have my oil. That's my prescription powder, I won't show you that. But this is literally, this has 10% THC, 10%. 10 milligrams THC, 10 milligrams CBD. Let's do it, will we? No, this is my medication, so I'll keep that for me. It's not that great anyway, this is the 10 milligram, but I will speak to them. They have 20, 50, and then 100 milligrams and all that, so. But yeah, I've literally just got it. Today's my first full day. I've been able to suck on it without coughing. So I'm excited about it. But I have to say, it's very frustrating seeing the weed that's on the menu. LA Kush Cake, Lemon Sherbet, fucking Alien Cookies, Gorilla Glue 4, fucking High Silver, loads of different names. And White Widow that I grew up on. Now it said White Widow was only 18 milligrams THC, which is less than the one I thought was shit. But if the flavour's there, I don't care. You know? Like I want to say to him in my appointment and say, yeah, exactly, Rob, I want to do it right. I can go down. There's lots of people around who have wax, vapes, fucking all that. But I'm trying to stay away from that life. My missus is trying to teach me, like, just because you know the black market, you might have to get some. Why not do things the right way? Whatever, safest way. So yeah, absolutely, mate. He's gonna roll a fat joint now. Got me little ounce, you know what I mean? And I don't care if people in my family see this or anyone else sees this and they're like, didn't like that. This is now my medicine. See this? The doctor sent me this. The doctor sent me that. Right? Not me neighbour. Not the fucking fella shot and smacked down the corner. My doctor did. He sent me this. Beautiful marijuana. Yeah, that's on it. Oh no, pot of gold, sorry. Jack Here's on it. £8 a gram. All these things. But you can't, and it gives you the list and lets you look. But then you can't change the strain unless you rebook, which is 50 quid. So I'm not in a rush, I've got my grain, I can get some flavour, so when that comes I'm going to say like today I want that change. Give me lavender cake, like. Fucking hell. I mean it was nice, it was an indica, it was definitely smokable, but there was no smell and no taste of it. Which, yeah, it's great if you're living in a flat and, you know, you're worried about your neighbours or your whatever, but like I'm not. I want the smell, I want the taste. It's part of the experience, part of the medication that helps me meditate. So, but we is gonna make one right now. My missus is very excited to be back in work now, away from the normal mundaneness of the school, the kids being off of school. Definitely, Rob, definitely it's like I got it within a couple of weeks, well about 8 weeks, but I didn't do anything difficult other than fill out a form online. That's all. And you know, it's not just people who have been on class A drugs. Lots of people get the marijuana license. But someone in my family was refused it, who lives here in England. And the reason why he was refused is because he said you've never been to a GP. Like, you know, there's no record of you ever going to a GP. So he said, so you have to be going saying I'm feeling a bit down this week, or all these, I'm taking stuff from my foot and it's not working, but cannabis does, cannabis works. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob, and thanks for coming in. You know, I know people are busy this time of the day. I'm not, and I haven't been doing many lives, but I was in good mood today, and I'm just gonna fucking. This is only my first one of the day, believe it or not. Usually I've had 3 by now, but I wanted to wait till my vape was charged, wait till the weed dried out. You know, I am trying to cut down. Like, I don't want to be like. You know, I want to be more than Colin that smokes weed, you know. Now that it's my medicine, like there's lots of things I want to do. But while I'm out of work and while I'm cleaning the house, I shall spark one up. You know? I shall spark one up. For Robert Lee. Oh, well, Robbie Lee. I'm just going to call you Rob. Just fuck that. But, I love the fact you're actually a regular smoker, you know, because I do want to start going on little trips here and there with my missus. My missus is getting a car, and we want to do hotel nights here and there. And I'd love to go up to visit, and we just, you know, go somewhere and you can have one drink or whatever. And just like, I don't drink, but and you smoke, like, you know, it's hard to meet smokers. Some people get a bit uncomfortable when they're not. Like I would. I don't like smoking when there's about 6 people around me that aren't smoking weed. You have to meet up with smokers, you know. But I'm still on sertraline, like, you know, and I feel I need it. That's when my missus spoke to me about giving it up. But I was saying no, like, why stop, like. But apparently with them you might not have to be on them all for all your life, antidepressants, you know. And now that I'm on my weed, I don't know, it's tricky, but all I know is I'm still taking 100 mils every night. And, you know, I don't believe that they're all as bad as people make out. You know what I mean, Joe? Straight facts coming from an Irish man. Look at that. Look at that. Like, that's just a little pencil, Joy, but come on, bro. Come on. Poke it down with my little brush. Now, look at that. I'm professional. Professional. Right, I'm going out to have a little smoke with my friends on YouTube. Oh, hey, yo. Now, Oh yeah, bang it, smelly dogs every time I walk in here. I love what I do, you know wet, smelly dog arse every time I come into this room because of that little one. That little smelly bastard. But we love them. Hold on now, I don't want to break my phone. My phone broke the other day. Jesus. Getting into the 30s now, boy. Whoa. Right, looks like it's about to piss, right? It is. As soon as I was about to go out and smoke a joint, they're having a fucking joint. I'm just gonna have to. Gonna have to go out. Just gonna have to stand here. Oh god. Right, come on, give me a break, Jesus. Woo! I'm gonna make a break for that for over there. Hold on. Ding, 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 ding. Now! Oh, now we're out. Mm-hmm. Now I will cough, and it will be disgusting because it's really, really sharp. Poor horrible faces. But I do like nicotine, so I have to have at least one nicotine stick. You know. Oh, I actually wanted to come online to fucking give a really honest review of my new medical device. Because it's going to be part of my life now. You know, what works for me, what doesn't, what strains are good for sleep, which aren't. You know, there's a whole new world opened up for me now because all my life I grew up being told that cannabis was disgusting. And rightly so, some parents think that. But I've managed to stay. It's nearly 300 days now, but I don't know. I can't remember exactly how many days. The 23rd of December was the last time I smoked crack cocaine. And I was a broken man then. I couldn't get the pipe to work. I had blisters all over my lips, all over my fingers. Couldn't use any of my fingers here on this hand. I wanted to kill myself because I'd never seen myself without fucking ever not having it in my life. Like, and now I was always a cannabis user, but now I'm more of a spiritual and religious cannabis user. I haven't caved once. You know. Yeah. See, I was impressed that he gave me that indicator because it said exactly for what I said, like my depression, not for my anxiety. Even though I get anxious, but I told him if you smoke too much or in the wrong place at the wrong time, it can make you very anxious, get a white go, you know what I mean? So I told him about my depression, but he showed me what the indica could be used for, especially for pain and stuff like that. And medical marijuana is, you know, they try to leave as much as the good oils in as well. I'm no professional, but that's why it says on your prescriptions. But then people, it says you should only use their product in a vaporizer. Like, they don't recommend smoking it. Like, but 99% of the people, they wouldn't have bought that vape. They said that's not my preferred way of consuming medicine, but wanted to try it. You know, and my missus in the wherever we are, I can have it now. But you know what? I need your help with something. I've been thinking about following a football team for ages, between Man United and Liverpool. And my brother's Liverpool. Because my fear is I don't follow football, never have. I didn't grow up around it. So my fear is buy one and then everyone takes the piss out of you because they don't follow that team. Or you walk into a pub and people are giving you the looks and all that. Like, I'm not used to that. So I was thinking that one's a safe bet. But then I'm thinking, is there even a point then? Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking into it. It's only a football jersey. Well, like, I think it's pointless because I don't follow football. But I want to invest in something. It is a good feeling just knowing that you can talk to someone about that didn't work, that did work. Or like, you know, it's a whole avenue of conversation in your life. I don't think there's anyone out there, maybe the select few, but generally a lot of the people out there that are doing it, it's all positive, not negative. Um, bit nippy here today now, it's dull. But, so basically, this would be classed as unhealthy. No matter what fucking clinic you're with, they'd be like, wasting 80% cannabinoid in the weed anyway, and then you use them with tobacco. Rome wasn't built in a day. So, not much else happening today. Like, the weather's really turned the last week. I'm thinking I'm waking up in October and all that. Like, I've done all the shit I could do with the garden over the summer now, so I can go in and game for a bit, or I can go in and do more reviews on what I think on the packaging and all that shit that came with it. But I don't like going out in that weather. It's fucking horrible. So exactly, Rob. You know, it's just I know football season is coming back, or is back. You know, we can get it on the TV, but I'm just thinking like, and I mean like I've been saying it for years. I'm gonna buy one, I never have, because of that fear. So I'm thinking I'll just go with fucking Liverpool, like, you know what I mean, so I can wear it with my brother. Yeah, well, getting back to what you said about, like, it was on my YouTube shorts, it just came out about that Curaleaf. And I've heard some terrible reviews about them. For people like me that try and want to swap their strain and all that. But I'm new to it, you can change clinic at any time, but I've only literally got into it, so I'm not going to change straight away. Yeah, no, that's the problem, and no matter where we go, that's always going to be about, especially when you know, like, my missus always says, how do you know, like, that they're on it? And I'm like, because I just fucking know, he's making eye contact. People who are on it know people who want to be on it, or you just know. And, like, I love a little pub and all that, like, but now when people are around, just, like looking at even in the fucking mouth to listen to it, like, because I could shove a coin up my nose and talk. It's good, though, that you have the head for that, just to get the fuck out of that, you know? And it's a big thing if you have friends or people you admire and you look up to and they're all having a good time and, you know what I mean, you're like, fuck it, go on. But not with me, not this time. Yeah, well, I haven't heard of them, but like 150 a month, that's, mine is 250 a year. Mine is like, you have to pay 250 a year for consultations. But so my miss was like, that's not really worth it. But I want to do it the right way, you know. I want to do it the right way. So definitely worth it. It changed my life. Only 2 days ago I only got it. But it's changed my life because there's so much more to explore on what helps you, the individual, and what I've been through, standing with a lot of other people. You know, if the medicine you like gives you red eyes and a smile, that's what it's called, fucking medicine. You know. It's called Curaleaf. 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 Now apparently they're meant to be the most expensive one in London. Not the best options, not the best flower. Hard to get responses out of and all that. But I've just got in the door 2 days ago. So, but apparently there's a thing online called My Medica. MyMedica.com. You go onto that and it tells you all about the dispensaries in the UK all the clinics and all that. So have a look at that as well if you want to. Like the weed I got loved banging, crystals and all that, nugs, fresh nugs, but it was just there was no potency to it. People say because it's gamma irradiated, it's called irradiated cannabis, and it's to take all the badness out of it, but it also takes the terps, the taste and the trichomes, a lot of it away. Unless you get a good batch or a good one, like that's why the top 4 are always sold out. You know. Good. See, this is interesting. Good. I'd love you to text me back later and say, like, it took me 15 minutes to fill in the form. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, that's it. Got a text the next day or 2 days ago saying, oh no, sorry, right there and then when you fill out your information, I think it's you pay 50 quid. Yeah, you have to take the gamble. That's what I did, yeah. So you just have to pay 50 quid. And then they tell you whether you're going to get accepted or not. So it's whether you want to lose 50 quid. Yeah, that's the thing as well. But I think only in rare cases. It's only people who are like fucking idiots and all that, or just trying to, they know people are trying to take the mick. Someone who actually has issues and who's not 18 or anything like that, they'll accept you. I've read that it's grown 10% every month, the legal cannabis industry in the UK. But like that's there, dog. I haven't coughed that much. Like I do be smoking good grain anyway, but it's all about the legality of it. You go into your in-laws' place, you go anywhere, and someone has anything negative, you can sit there and go, "Excuse me," blah 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 blah. You know. He's get a nice shot in the nutsack for a second. Don't like don't like cold coffee, so I have to drink it quick. It's literally legal in Durham. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. I wouldn't even know where that is. I had no idea. I just followed a few people's channel, popped up on my phone, and now like I'm thinking, oh my god, a whole new avenue in life. Not about sitting around getting stoned all the time. What? Try one and then find one that you love, that you talk to people about, that you're passionate about, like, or concentrate, or holidays away to learn more, educate yourself. And like, I want to be able to talk to kids. I want to be able to go and talk to the kids that are in year 6, 7 and 8. I want to be a freelancer, start my own independent company that goes in and actually teaches them the things about drugs that you never taught. Do you know what I mean? I know I could teach them better than I was taught. And just literally, it's every junkie you see on the street, or every addict, all the ones that are scruffy, no teeth. And sometimes you look at them and go, I wonder what they were like 30 years ago, or 20 years ago, or 10 years ago, or even when they were in school, when they were 8. They weren't like that. So let's catch them before they can turn into something like that. Let's teach them the real side of drugs, the evilness, the poverty that comes with it, the losses. Not just because it's illegal and you might have a seizure. What about all the people who don't die and don't have a seizure? They go on and do 20, 30 years of this stuff. They need to hear from, not from the police about it, they need to hear from the users, people who survived it. That's what I'm saying. I want to start with my own company. Even if I only earn 40 grand a year, I'll be happy. Freelancer that goes in and speaks to these people. Definitely, Rob. Definitely. Yeah, mine's nearly finished now. I'm going to leave a little bit of this. Usually I do smoke them all, but it's not a competition. I actually have some shit to do, so I can do a live and do shit now that the kids aren't here. If I could, absolutely, Rob. Absolutely, Rob. Yes, that's what I mean. And you don't have 80,000 people or 100,000 people on the streets, and then another 2 million people living in poverty because they're fucking gay. You do because of drugs. Like, you know what I mean? I learned the other day that in America, in some schools, they're actually teaching. It was read out in the cabinet, one of the things, and it was actually they're teaching how to give blowjobs to girls and boys that are only aged 12, 13 in school. They're teaching them how to suck dick. See, it's a bit nippy out there now. Bit nippy. Oh, bit nippy there. Just a bit. Exactly. I remember in school, I remember how old I was 14 because I had a girlfriend in the same class. And two people, they didn't look like junkies or PEX users, came in. They were religious people more so than anything else. And they were like, drugs are bad, don't have sex without a condom, blah 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 blah. This girl had HIV, actually yeah, she had HIV, but it was from needles. Yeah, okay, we learned about needles. But like, then you'd walk outside and you'd be on your way home and you'd see loads of junkies. Oh, I'm on the way down to the fields, that brown is lovely, brother. Do you want any? You know what I mean? And you're thinking, what? I just got told it's not good, and look at him, I want to look like him. He looks like he's having the best time of his life. But it's what comes 10 years, 20 years later, the emotional breakdown, the disassociation from reality, the poverty, the crime, the murder, the rape, the amount of shit that comes with Class A drugs, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's the third time he's got arrested or whatever because his name is Owen Burke. I believe his name is Owen Burke, yeah, EOIN. And he was in prison for weeks and all that. And last year, there was a recent poll popped up on my phone saying, who do you want to be president of Ireland? Him or the current fella, and or whatever. And 90% of people said him. Because he lost his job and got jailed for not referring to a trans child as their preferred name. That's all. He's a Catholic, taught in school all his life, didn't come up from a criminal family and all. He looks like a little posh boy. But if that man, and he stands there every morning. Every morning since he got released, he's gone back to the school where he lost his job, with his satchel on, with his normal uniform on, looking there, gelled hair, and the judge locked him up again for contempt and for breaking his rules and all this. And he's saying, no, I'm here to teach the people that I was teaching and that student, but I cannot change my beliefs or the release of this community to start calling Johnny Becky. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. How come no one texts me, and then when I'm on me live, I get loads of texts and shit. But yeah, no, it's messed up, Rob. Honest to God, I consider myself a non-educated person on a lot of things. But when it comes to what you can clearly see as wrong and stupidity when it comes to in schools, you know, my daughter-to-be can't take Peppa Pig lunch boxes to school because of all of the Muslims. She loves Peppa Pig. We bought loads of Peppa Pig stuff, and she's not allowed. She's not allowed to bring anything like that. There was something else as well. She wasn't allowed. There was something mad, and I was thinking this is fucked up. But yeah, it's fucked up. I'm just watching the news here. I had some more coffee left as well. I hope I didn't leave it outside. Oh well. Oh. Yeah, I left the coffee outside, but I'm not gonna drink it because there's dog shit out there and the flies might land on the rim of my cup. And look, I just can't be doing that shit at this time of my life. Yeah, honestly, you're not allowed to bring Peppa Pig lunch boxes to school. Or pork, I believe. I don't know, something like that. You're not allowed to have pork. Here, this is what I meant to say. My missus got a 90 quid fine for not paying £4.80 in fees for the school. For the little one who's 3. Can't remember what it was, for not bringing her phones back on time. I wanted to go down there and kick up the fucking order. Because it was actually on a bad month and all, and it got deducted from our account and all. It was something mad. Or no, yeah, the daughter wasn't allowed to actually step foot in the school until it was paid, and we were all broke for till like 4 days later. And then we ended up getting a 90 quid fine, all this madness, and I was like, what's going on? What is going on? Honest to fuck. The kids have to be there now. One of our kids have to be there 20 minutes before. So they have to be there at 8:45. Or is it might be 8:15, but anyway. And I said, why did they call you in early? And they called them in early to, I can't remember what it was. It was something like, because so the teachers had extra time to do something they needed to do. I was just thinking, like, parents are hard enough now, and then you want them to get up at 5:30 in the morning to get their kids ready. It's mad. Like, mad. Yeah, see that pisses me off, man. Yeah, that pisses me off big time because, well, I'm new to this world that we deal with everything. So I was out in the world and I didn't know, but just like, things like I texted and emails to mothers and all that. And fucking, yeah, I lost my train of thought there, but every second day my missus is getting an email, and her kids are posh. They're not fucking troublemakers or anything like that, but you know, he's been, a couple of times we have been late, because we have to drive, we used to have to get the train, now we drive, but on the train are always cancelled where we are, always. And then they started to say that we were going to get late, or brought to court for having too many late days, and I was thinking, like, I'm already stressed, you know what I mean, and these kids go to school, we don't let them just sleep in and not go to school, and I was like, you're putting so much pressure on the average person, like, you know, it's just madness, but anyway, at least it's not as bad as America. As I said, I tried to find a clip on YouTube, but the clip on YouTube is a fella reading back to the panel of the Teachers Associations of this state, and a paragraph from one of the books, and it was, take your time and enjoy the penis while it's getting erect, and how to hold it while, and it was mad. It was fucking mad. And he was like, and 9-year-olds are learning this, you know. But like, I don't know if you've heard what's going on in Ireland at the minute. But like, there's a lot of the migrants that are coming into the UK. They're getting shipped up top, and they're making their way across to Northern Ireland, and then they're paying taxi men 150, 250, 300 quid to get them straight to Dublin without being detected, and seeking asylum there. Like, you're talking 1,000 a day, you know. Like 1,000 a day is documented. Don't know how many is undocumented. So like, and there's been 2 school stabbings, like there has been in the UK. It's just fucking mad. Like, you know. But what can we do, Rob? You know, what can we do? All we can do is smoke our green, stay chill. Like, I have people in my family circle who hate me smoking, but yet for 3 days when I was in their company, fantastic company, great time. I didn't really eat. But as soon as I smoke, and it's not about getting the munchies, it's about sustenance. You know, you look forward to a glass of water, you look forward to having a couple of yogurts, bit of fruit and all that. It's like it wakens up my taste buds, my stomach just opens. So anyone who's shitting on the old wheat bread, I think you need to not come into my page if the whole weed situation. But anyway, I don't think anyone will. But fucking my soon to be daughter is 3, and I swear to God, Peppa Pig should be allowed in schools, right? Why broadcast it on TV all day every fucking day and put it in every shop corner so the kids want it, and then when they go to school they go, I'm sorry, you can't bring that in. And it's not Catholics doing it or Protestants. So, just pointing out the obvious, like, do you know what I mean? Exactly, yeah. Like, well, I'm not as good as I used to be, but I am getting there. I have a bit of a munch going on right now. I want to be out. Oh no, shut up, Teddy. Sing it. Oh Lord. And Rob, if you're still here, I drink one of these every day now, every morning. Now, little turmeric shots from Little's. But I'm telling you now I'm addicted to them. They're almost like an energy drink. They're almost like, you know, a bump of Coke. You could, like, you know, they put me in really good mood. Maybe it's placebo, but I'm telling you, I read the ingredients 100 times, and my missus has. There's nothing in it other than orange juice, ginger, and turmeric, orange juice, and ginger. And these are just a new thing in my life that I love. I've already had one, I just wanted to show you. You can have more than one, but I don't have one. Sorry, I'm getting loads of fucking, like, about 100,000 videos here being sent. 8 stone, yeah, I have to say, Rob, I was very, very similar. Very, very similar. Now I think I'm 12 and a half or something more. Don't look at me, Mrs. says I'm losing a bit, but I don't know. But when I was at my worst in September, this one last year, September, October, November, December, yeah. So maybe October last year, I was 9, going on 8.5. Like. That same belt that I used to have, I can't even get it on me no more. And it's mad, I don't see the difference, but people do, you know. But fucking yeah. Let me finish my yogurts, bro. Let me finish my yogurts. All I need to do is do some washing now from upstairs. I've already done it now. But I was trying to show you the packaging. Hold on, where is it? Hold on. That's the way it came, Rob. That's the way it came. Do you know what I mean? Lavender cake, THC 20%, less than 1% CBD, indica dominant, and it only has 2-month shelf life. That's the way it comes. Look, Medicus cannabis flower. And you know, that was the bottom of the barrel. So like, it'd be interesting now what the higher stuff would be like. You know? Oh, where's my spill? Sick. And I will always. What the fuck? Oh, jeepers. jeepers. Yeah, 11 and a half now. I think I'm about 12. I think the last time I got on it, I was 12 and a half, I'm sure. Because I'm tiny. I'm Mike Wiligowski from fucking Monster Inc. from the back. Like, so I just grow out. Just out. I don't get fat here, nothing. Just. So. Yeah, it was. Honestly, I was really happy with it, Rob. I've read some bad reviews, I've read some good reviews. The list looks nice, and you can order from all manufacturers, not just Curaleaf when you get accepted, when you speak to someone. So I need to speak to someone and say, look, I'm not a newbie. I know I said I need a cheap weed because I can't afford to smoke an 8 a day, but like I'd rather smoke a lot less and be able to taste and smell my weed. But yeah. But hold on a minute, are they in date? They have to be in date because my missus bought them yesterday, but I didn't like to look at them. 27th of September. Didn't like that gooey bit on the top there now. But nothing a good store can sort out. Oh yeah. But fucking... Let's have a little blaze. Let's have a little blaze while I'm eating. But I'm gonna have a little diary, like I'm gonna start, because that's what they want. You get cheaper products all the time if you sign up for the section of engagement, which means they contact you a lot about and give you forms and all to fill out how much you're using, how it's changed, all these other things. So that's what eventually what I'm gonna do. But we're gonna put this on now, wait a minute, and then we're gonna hit it again, and then we're gonna bust out a load of house cleaning. You know? Yeah, no problem, Rob. Thanks for coming in. Honestly, thanks for coming in. I'll see you in Jude's channel soon. I might be on, I might not. We'll see, you know. But peace out. Yeah. Talk to you soon, brother. I do need a drink though, but I don't know what I want. Yeah, baby, I love the way every day, yeah. Yeah, baby, I love the way every single day, yeah. So, I've heard my medical device now. It's at the right temp. I can't cough properly because of my chest. Or my ribs, should I say. So, usually I don't cough that much, or I might cough even louder, but I fucking can't. I'm trying to stop coughing because of that. And that's what I mean. Maybe the start of is the cause of it, but when you first put it in, because it's really sticky weed, the first couple of drags you don't really get it. And then by the time you do take a big one, you know, you cough your lungs up. So I think it's actually better when you take only a small few drags at the start, turn it off and and then turn it back on maybe 2 or 3 minutes later. And I think you get the best experience out of it so far. But It's only day 2. Like, I'm gonna assume you're not supposed to absolutely weave out of it. I'm sure there's heavy smokers out there that will. I'm sure this is used just as much for medical as casual users, recreational users. But the reviews say it's really good on the lungs, so that's why I'm using it. Don't know if you can see how much smoke, like, but it's tasty. It's tasty. You can feel the effect of it. Or, as I said, 2 of those dosing capsules I think is enough for me to get an hour, to get maybe 2 hours, 3 hours. If I was pushing, if I had to do stuff, I had to go out, I have to go and pick the kid up from school, I have to go out and do the shopping. You know, you're not going to be high, you're just going to be the desired effect. Because after all, I want my channel to be about education, not just about chatting one. You know, it doesn't have to be factual, it's just talk, in my opinion. So, finish this off and then I'll log off and we'll come back on later. Like, it takes some getting used to. The vapor smoke compared to, you know, tobacco and weed, it's a completely different thing. But every time I try it, I start liking it more because you do feel the effects of it quite quickly. And now I can feel it starting to go. Some people will turn it up. I'll turn it up by 1 and then I'm done because it's just, my chest is too sore today to be fucking pulling out of it like I couldn't. So I'll finish off now and then see how long the effects last for. Yeah, I can tell it's gone. So that little microdose, in my opinion, for me so far with that strain, each capsule only does about 2 bad puffs to begin with and then 3 or 4 good ones. So about 6 hits, I'd say, I would get off at the initial one. Then I turn it off, turn it back on, and I think you get about another 4. So that's quite good for about 0.2 of cannabis flower. You know, usually I'd put 4 grams, so that's 3 times as much into one spliff, you know. So that is that on the review, Colin's review of the Mighty, and I will be back on later on. Alright, see you all later.